So the Browns did make some moves. They have signed offensive tackle Jermaine Ifedi to the roster from the practice squad. They placed Wyatt Teller on injured list. They also signed Sebastian Gutierrez, 6'6", 308 pounds, a tackle. Offensive tackle Ricky Lee III, 6'5", 300 pounds. Neither of those guys have played anything other than special teams. They also signed Ellerson Smith to the practice squad. You see they released a linebacker as well. So this is a list of guys that were not expected to and did not practice today. So Conklin, hamstring; Ford, knee; Garrett, wow, foot; Achilles, thigh. Is there anything that doesn't hurt, Miles? Jordan Hicks, ribs, elbow; David Njoku, ankle; Pierre Strong, hamstring; Jedrick Wills, knee. And then another note, which this is a step in the right direction. David Njoku not ruled out for the Raiders game. Kevin Stefanski said he will do some work, just not today. So you look at that, and we're running out of next men as the next man up pretty early in this season.
Yeah, I mean, there's only so many people out there in the world who can play NFL offensive line out there. So it's just in some ways still a continuation of last season. The issues that they had on the offensive line, again, they were down to their fourth and fifth tackles, and just with Jedrick Wills, Jack Conklin, just they're still rehabbing. It's just taken longer than I think any of us expected for them to be on the field. And you have to credit DeJuan Jones for being out there despite his injury issues. Obviously, that knee looked like it was limiting him against the Giants. But it's just been, I mean, you look at some of the issues on offense, the offensive line, you're looking at 2/5 of your ideal starting line not in practice, and your third starting tackle not 100%. Not to mention one of your best offensive linemen, your right guard, out for at least 4 weeks. He just got put on injured reserve. So I mean, this offensive line for this is a regrettable pun I'm going to use, but they're in a world of hurt right now. And I mean, you could say next man up all you want, but the bottom line is there's only so many guys out there that you can sign and bring in and help you. It's down to the veterans on this team, down to like Joel Bitonio, Ethan Posick, Nick Harris, if they have to put him in for extended time playing well. Zach Zinter, the third round pick, who I thought played pretty solid when he came in for Wyatt Teller. He's got to continue. He's got to really elevate himself, and I think he's got a good chance to do that. But at some point, these guys just got to find that level, and they got to find that physicality as a group, because it felt like against that Giants game, they weren't physical enough to handle that pressure. And by the end of the game, they eventually got there, but they have to start the game and continue to play with that physicality, and it doesn't matter who's out there.
Yeah, and I'm with. I understand what you're saying. It also falls on Kevin Stefanski. You got to look at what you have out there. These guys aren't going to miraculously be any better than they're. You should know what you have with the offensive line. It's your job to design something around that that can work effectively and get you points.